Modern life has made us comfortable. Maybe a little too comfortable. Discipline feels like it's disappearing. Our focus is constantly broken. Mental strength seems weaker than ever. But what if I told you that 400 years ago, there was a man-warrior who fought in over 60 duels and never once lost? His name was Miyamoto Musashi. Today, you're going to learn the exact mindset that made him completely unstoppable and why his ancient wisdom matters more today in modern America than ever before. Miyamoto Musashi was born in Japan way back in 1584. His life was harsh right from the start. Can you imagine? At just 13 years old, he fought in his very first duel, and he won. But here's the thing, Musashi wasn't just a swordsman. He was a philosopher, a brilliant strategist, a true master of self-discipline. His book, The Book of Five Rings, is so powerful that it's still studied today by U.S. military leaders, top CEOs, and elite high performers all around the world. So, what can we learn from him? The first rule is simple but profound. Comfort is the enemy. Musashi truly believed that comfort weakens the spirit and the mind. So, he chose hardship on purpose. He ate simple food, lived in rough conditions, and had zero attachment to any kind of luxury. Now, compare that to our modern lives binge-watching Netflix, endless junk food, and a constant stream of distractions pulling at our attention. Musashi's lesson here is crystal clear. Real discipline is born from discomfort. If you always choose the easy, comfortable path, you will never become strong. His second rule is to master your emotions. In the heat of battle, Musashi never showed anger or fear. He famously said, "If your emotions control you, the fight is already over." Think about that. Today, our emotions control millions of us. The rage we see on social media, the constant anxiety, the endless cycle of overthinking. Musashi's rule is to feel everything but control everything. This is the exact mindset that you'll find behind America's top performers. They don't suppress their feelings, they master them. Finally, Musashi understood the power of solitude. He spent long periods of time completely alone. But it wasn't because he was lonely. It was because solitude is where self-mastery is built. In the silence, you have no choice but to face your own weaknesses and confront your inner self. Today, so many people fear being alone. They escape into their phones, into noise, into anything that keeps them from their own thoughts. Musashi teaches us to spend dedicated time alone every single day. That is the forge where true mental strength is built. Thanks for watching. To Miyamoto Musashi, life itself was a battlefield. This isn't just about ancient samurai duels. This is about your life right now. Your work is a battle. Your habits are a battle. And your mind? That's the greatest battle of them all. He said, "Apply the way of battle to everything." Think about modern life. The competition is intense. The pressure is constant. We're all fighting for something, a better job, a healthier body, a sharper mind. Musashi's core rule for this fight is simple but powerful. Preparation removes fear. When you've done the work, when you've trained, when you've studied, fear has no room to grow. You're not hoping for the best. You're ready for whatever comes. How do we apply this ancient wisdom today? It's actually not that complicated. Musashi lived by 3 daily rules that are still used by elite performers in every field. First, do the hardest task first every single morning. Before the world wakes up, before the distractions begin, you face your biggest challenge. This builds momentum and trains your willpower like a muscle. Second, train your body and mind together. They aren't separate. A strong body sharpens the mind, and a sharp mind pushes the body beyond its limits. Go for a run and listen to a podcast. Lift weights and plan your day. Connect the two. And third, seek skill, not ego. Your goal isn't to look good or to get praise. Your goal is to become undeniably good at what you do. Focus on the craft, the process, the daily 1% improvement. The results and recognition will follow your skill, not the other way around. Here's the most powerful lesson from Musashi. He never said, "Be happy." He said, "Become strong." Why? Because only the strong are truly free. Free from their own weaknesses, free from the opinions of others, and free from the chains of comfort that hold so many people back. So the question for you is simple. Will you remain a slave to comfort, always choosing the easy path? Or will you master yourself, your habits, and your mind? Choose the way of Musashi. If this video challenged your mindset, like, subscribe, and comment below. Discipline over comfort. Thanks for watching. Next up is rule number 6, detachment from the outcome. Miyamoto Musashi trained himself to completely detach from the idea of winning or losing. His focus wasn't on the result, but on executing the correct action in the moment. He famously said, "Do not be attached to the result. Be attached to the process." This simple shift in mindset is what made him fearless. Think about it. In modern life, so many of our fears are tied to outcomes. We're afraid of losing money. We're afraid of losing status. We're afraid of losing the approval of others. But Musashi teaches us a powerful lesson. When you release your attachment to the outcome, true clarity appears. You make better decisions and act more effectively when fear is no longer in the driver's seat. Now for rule number 7, ruthless self-honesty. Musashi constantly examined himself without mercy. No excuses, no self-deception. He understood that your greatest and most dangerous enemy lives right inside your own mind. So, you have to ask yourself the hard questions. Where am I weak? Where am I lying to myself? What am I actively avoiding? Most people run from these questions their entire lives. But warriors, true warriors, confront them head-on. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about identifying the cracks in your foundation so you can rebuild them stronger than ever. Let's be clear. Musashi's way is not comfortable. It is not easy. And it is certainly not popular. But it works. True strength creates freedom. Unwavering clarity creates confidence. And relentless discipline creates dominance. The world doesn't reward comfort. It rewards strength. So the final question is this: will you live like the average person, drifting through life? Or will you walk the hard path of mastery? Choose discipline. Choose clarity. Choose the way of Musashi. If this message resonated with you, like this video and subscribe for more content on developing a warrior mindset. And comment below with the words, "Strength over comfort." You see, Musashi never said, "Be happy." He said, "Become strong, because only the strong are truly free." The choice is simple, but it will define your life. Will you remain a slave to comfort, or will you master yourself? Choose the way of Musashi. Thank you for watching.